I know we usually talk about anime, gaming, and childhood nostalgia on this channel, but there is no way we can ignore this. With Terence Crawford making headlines after being stripped of his WBC title this week, and then doubling down on his claim that he would destroy prime Manny Pacquiao. We have to settle this debate right now. Is Crawford truly the better fighter, or is his trash talk just noise? We are diving into the three biggest factors that determine who wins. Pacquiao's southpaw chaos, Crawford's tactical defense, and the legacy of their resumes. This is the technical breakdown you need. Factor 1. Background. So we will start with Terence Crawford, who was born on September 28, 1987, in Omaha, Nebraska, growing up in a tough North Side neighborhood where fights, trouble, and struggle were normal parts of daily life. He was raised mostly by his mother, Debbie, while his father spent long periods away serving in the Navy, and that early environment shaped his toughness and discipline. Crawford discovered boxing when he was still a young kid, spending hours in small local gyms where coaches noticed his natural sharpness and intensity. He went through a solid amateur career that helped build his style before turning professional in 2008. From there, he climbed through multiple weight divisions. Known for his switch-hitting stance, calm mentality, and ability to break opponents down. After defeating Canelo Alvarez in 2025, Crawford now holds an undefeated record of 42 wins, no losses, and 31 knockouts, standing as one of the most complete and dominant fighters of his era. So for the second one, we go to Manny Pacquiao's background. But before we continue, I would like to say that we already created a similar video comparison between Manny Pacquiao and Naoya Inoue, and as you can see, we will put the thumbnail on the screen, and the link is on the description, and we will continue from the background. Manny Pacquiao was born on December 17, 1978, in Kibawe, Bukidnon, growing up in deep poverty, where food was scarce, and daily life was a constant fight for survival. He was raised in a broken family, moving from place to place in Mindanao as his parents separated, and he spent his childhood selling bread, water, and anything he could just to help his family eat. Pacquiao discovered boxing as a teenager, training in small makeshift gyms and fighting in local tournaments for a few pesos to support his mother and siblings. At only 16 years old, he turned professional, underweight and inexperienced, but driven by hunger and desperation. His speed, volume, and heart pushed him through 8 different weight divisions, turning him from a street kid into a global icon. Even after retirement, Pacquiao holds one of the most historic careers in boxing with 62 wins, 8 losses and 2 draws, becoming the only 8-division world champion in history and a living symbol of what pure determination can create. Factor 2, record and achievements. So we start with Terence Crawford, whose professional record is 42 wins, 0 losses, with 31 knockouts as of December 9th, 2025. He is a 5-division world champion, titles from lightweight up to super middleweight. He has achieved undisputed champion status in 3 different weight classes: light welterweight, welterweight, and super middleweight, making him the first male fighter in the 4-belt era to become undisputed in 3 divisions. Across his career, he has held 18 recognized world title reigns, major championships, as he moved up through the divisions. Crawford has been honored repeatedly. He won ESPN's Fighter of the Year twice, 2014 and 2017, BWO Fighter of the Year once, 2014, and he was named WBO Fighter of the Year 3 times. He has scored signature wins over elite opponents, most notably Errol Spence Jr. and Canelo Alvarez, victories that cement his status among the era's best and that are widely expected to count heavily toward the Hall of Fame. Next is Manny Pacquiao, who retired and then returned with a professional record of 62 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, and 39 knockouts. He is the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, and across his career, he won 12 recognized major world titles. Pacquiao is a 3-time Fighter of the Year, 2006, 2008, 2009, and was named Fighter of the Decade for the 2000s by major boxing bodies and media. He defeated 7 fighters who are now in the international boxing and his wins. And influence led to his own election to the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2025. On the business side, Pacquiao headlined dozens of major, pay-per-view and premium events worldwide and remains one of the sport's biggest global draws. On legacy, his 8 weight class championships, 12 world titles, multiple Fighter of the Year awards, Fighter of the Decade honor, victories over 7 Hall of Famers, and Hall of Fame induction place his resume among the very top in boxing history. So let's go for factor number 3, and we'll break down style, physical attributes, and overall reputation, starting with Terence Crawford. Crawford stands around 5'8" with a 74-inch reach, and he fights comfortably in both orthodox and southpaw, giving him a style built on timing, patience, and sharp counterattacks. He reads opponents slowly, breaks them down piece by piece, and once he finds your rhythm, he turns into a finisher with clean precision shots. His reputation is built on being calm, analytical, and ruthless when the opening comes, earning respect as one of the most adaptable fighters of his era. And now let's move to Manny Pacquiao with the next part of the sentence. Pacquiao is about 5'5" with a 67-inch reach, and he relies on explosive southpaw angles, fast footwork, and rapid-fire combinations that overwhelm bigger fighters. His style is built on speed, unpredictability, and non-stop pressure. And he earned a reputation not just as a champion, but as the sport's most electrifying offensive fighter. Outside the ring, he's respected worldwide for his humility and influence, making his name larger than boxing itself. Final verdict based on style and reputation, 100% split. Pacquiao takes 60% for unmatched explosiveness, global impact, and a style that changed boxing history. Crawford takes 40% for technical mastery, switch hitting intelligence, and elite calculated precision.